Yeah. I said, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Episode 81. And we finna get it poppin'. Season 6 been lit. And I'm glad that you locked in. Hey, what it look like? What it look like? Yeah, what it look like? I can't believe we're surpassing my 10 episode goal for this season. I'm very excited and happy about that. Thanks to L-Kwon. Yes. Um, since I had a co-host for this season, I decided not to do as many episodes in the season. Most of my seasons tend to have around 20 episodes, but we're gonna go past my 10 episode goal because yeah, me and L-Kwon just been having so much fun doing the pod. We've been getting good reception. So we want to keep the momentum. Why would we want to fuck that up for at least a couple more weeks? Because I do have to take my intermission, because I had other stuff planned. But I'm really looking forward to working on new music too, because I feel like I got this new bag that I'm excited to share. But whatever. That's beside the point. You probably like, if you never been here before, you're like, what the fuck am I listening to? This is the third podcast, and I'm the host, DAPHYA. This is season 6, episode 81 in total, but it's episode 11 of season 6. And I do have a co-host for the first time ever for this season. His name is L-Kwon. You'll be seeing him in a moment. And we just touch on different current events, mainly in music and entertainment, but we just chop it up and shoot the shit. I'm not gonna go into detail too much. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. The reception has been great. I love you guys. Also, if you're new here, get used to me saying thank you a lot. Thank you, just like I said 50,000 times in the last um 80 episodes. So yeah, with no further ado, this is just the intro. Enjoy the third pod. I think we're at 12. I'm about to double check. That's not the intro. We're not using
I
that.
know.
I'm
I
gonna
was.
get the. Let me get the episode because I'm actually not sure at all.
I think it's 11. I feel like it has to be 11.
Yeah, it is. It is 11. You're right.
See, I'm out here. I
All
had
right, we could keep this then. So that everybody know how smart my co-host is.
Take it away, DAPHYA.
Now, y'all listening to the third podcast. I'm the host, DAPHYA. If this is your first time listening, this is actually season 6 and episode 11 of that season, but episode 81 of the podcast in general. And for this season, I actually have a co-host.
L-Kwon, Mr. Know That. The nobody that you need to know. Hi, I'm in the building for once because I am Mr. Outside, aka the shirtless entertainer, better known as your online unlicensed therapist. How we doing today?
Yeah, I always jump in at that point and tell everybody how I don't go outside, but I've been going outside too much lately. And
We gonna talk about that.
yeah, and I'm gonna stop going outside. That's it. I had enough.
I mean, we could get started there. How was your
Yeah.
weekend, DAPHYA?
My weekend was dope. My weekend was real dope. I mentioned in the last pod that I started doing the comedy improv classes. So of course I did that. Did my little, cat shit with my little cuddly cute. I fell in love with a kitten this weekend though. A really small baby kitten. Oh my God.
You about
So
to have
cute.
another baby?
Nah,
Jesus.
I can't. I don't have the space for it. I fall in love every time I go there, but like there are levels to it. Like there's 3 or 4 cats that I really fell in love with, and this was one of those because I walked into the kitten room. They have a separate room for the kittens, and this cat just jumped on my lap and fell asleep, and I was holding that cat for like a half hour straight before I had to put it down. And I was like, well, clearly we love each other, and that's it. And now you're mine. And oh my God, he
And
was
now,
so soft.
now you out here trying to figure out how to kidnap a cat.
Yeah. But
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm sure every time I fall in love with a cat though, they're gone the next week. I always call it. So they get adopted, which is
Oh,
great. It's sad for me, but really great for the cat.
it's like Good Luck Chuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Great movie. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
tangent us that way because I have nothing of relation with Good Luck Chuck to talk about. I don't know who's in it. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, I haven't
Uh,
failed yet. I be calling it because now it's kind of like a thing. So now like I make my predictions every time I go. Or like when, there's a new
How many
kid.
you gonna meet,
Okay.
or which one is gonna be gone?
Yeah, which one is gonna get adopted? Because it's usually the one that I'm like
You out
addicted
here
to that
playing
day.
Deadpool, the Deadpool.
Not
Another movie reference. Why? Okay. What did I
mm,
go see last week? Nothing. I don't know why I'm in movie mode.
mm. I haven't been to the
Mm.
movies in a while. I haven't been to the movies since what I told you, Night Swim, which
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
couple months ago. But yeah, besides that, I performed last night.
Okay, that's what. Oh, yeah, I guess that's still the weekend, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up.
yeah.
Any footage of that?
Um, I don't have any footage, but people have footage.
Okay.
There was one highlight for sure. It was something that I pretty much been training for my entire career, and I
What?
knew the moment would come.
What could you be talking about?
I knew eventually, inevitably, because I perform so much, it had to happen.
Right.
I done
Okay.
fell off the stage. And it was one of the highest stages that I ever performed on. Aside from like festival stages, because some shits are like 3 stories in the air.
Yeah, right. It's not even. They're at a different building and they're looking across the street.
Yeah, I had one too many Jack and Cokes, maybe. That was it. But there's a bar in Back Row, which I usually open with my song of Puppies and Alpacas, where I say Geronimo. So I go to the edge of the stage and I kind of act like I'm gonna jump off. But if it's like a low platform, I do jump off. But I wasn't going to do that yesterday. Like that was not the plan. But I still somehow landed on that floor. And so I like kind of gently fell gracefully. And then I just continued to rap on my back on the floor. And then this girl helped me out. And, I just continued the set. Like that was my first song. So I still
True
had four
performer,
songs.
y'all. You see,
Yeah,
the show must go on, broken
must.
hip and all.
Broken hip. I don't know. I didn't feel anything. I really felt really softly, actually. Like I kind of like gently fell. It was really like slow motiony.
No, yeah, gracefully. They
Yeah,
shot it in slow motion for you. Like, oh
yeah.
my
I was like,
god.
this is the moment I've been waiting for. But yeah, like all that shit I'll be talking because I always say that, like, because when I do like music video shoots and stuff like that, there's always distractions, and I always say like I'm in Beyonce mode. I'm in Beyonce mode. And have you seen that clip of her performing live where her hair got caught in a fan and she kept singing and her hair was literally being tugged by a fan?
Like by a fan
Yeah,
or
a
like,
huge fan.
oh,
Not a
okay. I
person
thought
fan, not a human fan.
like I thought somebody had her hair like, yeah, yo,
No, like a fucking
Beyonce, come here. I want you
giant plane
sing to me.
propeller.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's worse. That's
Yeah. And she kept going flawlessly. So that's why I always compare those type of moments to her. But I never had one on stage. So I was like, oh my God, finally. Like I got to prove my point. Like I really am about this fucking Beyonce life. And everybody was coming up to me after. It was so funny because a few people thought it was part of the act. And I'm like, no, didn't mean to do that. I probably could have lied and played it off, but that's not me. That's not my MO. And I think for me personally, is way more impressive for you to know that no, that's just how I handle shit under pressure.
niggas love the freestyle when the freestyle is good.
Mm. Yeah, it,
we
it definitely could have ended differently.
we love it, yo. Oh, and I freestyled that all off the top. Yeah, Until your shit sound like it was a cat, and then I rode down to the store and hit him with a bat, and
Mm.
like,
Bars.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Then you be like, yeah, but it was off top, so like, I ain't really.
Yeah. Then it's an excuse versus a flex. Yeah, when
Oh,
it's
but that's
good,
cool.
then it's like, yeah, I did that shit off the top. I am guilty of that, by the way. I use both of those excuses for those exact reasons when it comes to literally freestyling, because I'm
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
that
We in a
great.
cipher, yo, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't my best work. But if
But
I
when
cook,
you
be
have the
like, yeah,
moment,
nigga, yeah, what's up? I
hell
do
yeah.
that off the top, me off the top, tizzy, fam.
I don't know why. I always say like I could freestyle fucking fire for 4 bars. Once that fourth bar hits, anything can happen.
Get me out of here.
Yeah.
You get, if we in a cipher situation, I could get you to. I got one fire. I got a haymaker joint that's gonna come out within the first 8.
Mhm.
Once it get out though, get me out of there. Somebody pick it up,
Yeah.
cause I'm going.
Facts, save me, please. That's how I be
Like
feeling.
I'm gonna look real bad out here if you don't come get me. Come get me now.
Yeah. Even like not off the top these days because I'm not really like I'm not trying to be a rapper right now. Like I'm trying to be a songwriter. So when I was in my rap bag, I always had at least 2 to 3 verses memorized for any cipher. Like I could step into any room and they'd be like rap, go, and I'm doing it.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case now. So now niggas be like, oh, spit some, spit some. I'm like, relax. No, that's not what we're doing, right?
Yeah, no, I call it being in shape. That's what I refer to it as. You got to be in shape. That's, if you rapping every day, I don't care if it's to the mirror or to your man's or you behind the counter, you rapping every day. That's different than I kind of go in the studio once a month,
Yeah,
maybe. Very different.
facts. I feel like mm, probably since my album, since Phases. So it's been a few years where it's like I haven't been in rap mode. Like not the rapper mode, like the DAPHYA from back in the day that was battle rapping and just joining any cipher. Like that was she was something else. I'm definitely more songwriter, so yeah, not the same.
Yeah, no,
I probably sing just as much as I rap these days.
that's what's up. I wish I could sing like that.
It's
It's
fun.
not I.
Yeah, but that was it. That was my weekend. How was your weekend?
What did I do? Somehow hurt my leg. I didn't fall. I don't think. I don't recall falling.
Yeah, drinks.
Um, yeah, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
But now I just went out. We was out on the town, a little downtown thing, nothing crazy. Um, One night I came home and just passed out like 7:30.
Oh,
Just rocked because it's
yeah.
hard.
That doesn't sound like L-Kwon.
Nah, yeah, just like it catches up with me every so often. Every like once every 3 weeks, I'll
Mm.
just go down for like 2 days. Just be completely shut down,
Recharge.
hibernation mode. Yep.
I do that all the time, so I don't. Sounds good to me.
Gotta
That's
get
what I'm saying.
right.
Like now, I don't like. I've been outside. Like I'm like, stay inside. I mean, yo, and another thing is, going
And
outside
another
is too
thing,
fucking expensive. I'm sorry. I know we on your weekend, but I'm sure you would agree with me.
nah, preach. Ten preach.
Outside
For
is too
real.
fucking expensive. I went out like okay, 2 things. I'm gonna revert a little bit back to my weekend last night from when I did my show because like I said, I had a few drinks. After I ordered my third Jack and Coke, why the bartender gonna go, you want to open a tab? Nigga, I'm done now. Like
Wait, hold on. No, no, no.
I
You
just
mean he
spent
ran
sixty
your card three
dollars.
times? He done ran your.
Yes. Yes. And then
Yo.
had the audacity to say, dude, I want to leave the tab open. Like I was like, yeah. So yeah, like I said, $60 there. So like over 100 and
Yo.
maybe like over 110, $120 each night that I've been going out. I'm like, I need to relax.
Facts. You need to just buy a bottle.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, not out. I'm not talking about out. I'm
No, no,
talking
I
about
know.
yeah.
Pre-game type shit. I
Exactly.
was gonna pregame, and you know what happened? I went to Dollar Tree and they didn't have a bottle opener, so I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna drink at the bar," because I got it like
Yeah.
that.
Just okay.
Yeah,
Big baller, shot caller, 20 and bright.
yeah.
Yeah.
If only. But I had a good time.
That's good.
I don't drink often, so I wanted to drink. I did drink last weekend though, so I was like, "Oh wait, I did drink last weekend." And that night also costed me over $100, which is my point. Like whenever there's drinks involved, it's gonna be over $100. So that's another
That's
reason I
fair.
don't drink.
That's fair. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Weekend was good. Weekend was good. I watched the The Kendrick the pop out and show,
Mm-hmm.
which was super fire, like
Yeah.
absolutely fire.
I still haven't seen the whole thing, but I've seen clips.
Yeah, I finally sat down and watched the whole thing today. I was in and out in the beginning, um, when I was recording it, because I mean when I streamed it something, but I don't know what I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
as far as legality and stuff, because we're not over there. So,
Mm-hmm.
no, when I watched it, it was I jumped in and Remble was on right away, and then I had to go away, and I was like out. The next time I popped back in, it was like DJ Mustard, and then I watched that for a little bit. YG went crazy, and then I didn't pop back in until Kendrick when it was originally going on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I sat down and watched it earlier, and everybody absolutely went crazy. So good,
Yeah, the
so good.
energy was infectious. Because, I live in LA. So
Hmm.
when I went out to do my show, that's all everybody was talking about. And it was just so inspired.
Yeah, man. It was they had everybody from all the different gang cultures and music from the West going on. Like they just were, and just an expression of unity. And as much as they keep saying it wasn't, something to dance on somebody's grave, to spin the song back 6 times
I
in a row.
mean, I told you how I feel about that, but I'll tell the listeners too. I feel like Drake wouldn't have done it no different. So I can't
Oh
even
yeah,
be mad at Kendrick for spinning it back so many times. Hilarious though. Hilarious.
absolutely. But like also, so if you haven't watched it, go do yourself a favor, and go watch the whole thing, or either just watch Kendrick Lamar set too if you're like a super casual fan. But if you appreciate hip hop or claim to appreciate hip hop, um, go do yourself a favor and watch the whole concert. It was really good, start to finish. Kendrick pops out with Euphoria off the
Hmm.
rip. That's
Right. Letting you
crazy.
know what time it is.
We already on we on bullshit today. Let's get it.
Hmm.
So as much as you want to talk about, oh yeah, it's all about unity. It's not about him. It's da 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 da. Yeah. I hear you, but you started with his superpowers been neutralized. Those were the first words out of your mouth
That's
when you
so
started your
great. He's like
performance.
a fucking psychic. Like he really manifested all his lyrics. Like it's very unsettling.
He
The
is an alien.
magic. Yeah.
That man is something different.
He painted this portrait and then brought it to life. He
Yeah,
really did. I want to
and
see the
then
whole concert, but I can't. Obviously, we're potting today. I
right.
got plan. We're potting a day early for everybody out there because I gotta go somewhere tomorrow. But Wednesday, I'm gonna make it a point, and then I could, edit the pod and
Oh yeah,
upload while I watch that. But yeah, I want to see it. So Wednesday,
it
I'm gonna see
was
it.
it was
I'm
really
probably
good.
gonna be all late next week telling you what I what
Right.
I
Oh
like.
man, you see what he was like? I mean, just to give you like the real big point of it is he did all of the diss tracks except for Meet the Grams.
Yeah,
Sick.
which made perfect sense to me.
Oh yeah, because that's not if. Listen, actually, the only way because I was thinking about this, I was like, I would have wanted him to do Meet the Grams,
Hmm.
and he could have found anywhere to put it in the set if Alchemist would have been there. If he would have had Alchemist pop up with a piano like Dr. Dre did at the Super Bowl and shit, it would have went crazy.
I don't
Um,
know though because it's so dark and depressing and
right.
long. Like if it
Yeah,
was
it is long.
dark and depressing and short, like okay, we took a little dip. He's playing with our emotions for a little bit. But no, you would have to sit in that depression. It would be, yeah, that would have shut the show down for a
Yeah,
good, what is it,
niggas
seven
probably would have been
minutes?
fighting.
6, 7 minutes. That's all. Yeah, I don't know. So I think he made the right call, is what I'm saying.
Nah, it was absolutely.
I
It
I
was
think
really
he's
good
proven he makes the right call also.
every time,
Yeah.
every time. King Kuta went crazy. Um, I like it's one of those I enjoy watching the festivals and streaming them
Hmm.
at home almost as much as I enjoy going to them. Um, and this was a great one. And I'm up screaming as I'm watching it on the replay. I'm not even watching it live. It's but
Yeah,
I'm rapping right along. I'm sure I know the verses. So like
I believe it. I
when they
used to
do
get so
collard
hyped.
greens, like I'm in the house. Like it's just too much. Too much. It's so good.
I used to get super hyped when I used to watch like award show performances for like the Grammys or the
Yep.
MTV Music Awards. Like I used to like get in full manifestation mode kind of thing. Like I could see myself on that stage and I would just be so like energized by my favorite artists doing these massive performances. And like at that point, like especially when I was super young, when it was like NSYNC and stuff, no rapper was doing shit like that. So
Right.
that was always my dream. I was like, I want to do shows like NSYNC and Britney Spears, but I want to rap. And now all the rappers do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so
It's
funny.
just the landscape. I don't know what's the next push. Cause I've seen the digital concerts. I've been to a couple of them. I did the Meg Thee Stallion joint. I
Wait, when you
see.
say digital, you mean the
Uh,
ones they put a production on just for the camera?
n-
There's no audience.
yeah, just for the camera, but the for not for the
Yeah,
virtual reality, VR,
that
VR.
was
That's
my
what it
next
is.
question because I know Travis Scott, I think, was the first one to do one of those.
And then Logic did it with Minecraft or one of them joints.
Okay.
Um, Royce did one. T Pain had a tour for one.
How do
All
you
the
go?
VR
Whoa,
stuff.
whoa, whoa, whoa. How do
I,
you go on a tour virtually when virtually is everywhere in one
so
shot?
I mean, I don't know. That's the thing, right?
You just change your
You just
VPN? Like,
you design the show. I mean, it could be like a film, I guess. At this point, it's like, no, I'm only giving the rights. We're gonna do it here. We have to come set up, especially if it's VR. Okay, I can see it. It's not making sense. I had to talk through it.
mm,
So, if it's VR and we have the equipment, we know how to set it up, we know how to curate the experience to what it is. We're gonna take that experience on the road. T Pain doesn't have to be there, but it is a tour, which means that we only have so many stations. They're gonna go simultaneously, but they're going in this direction. One is going this way, one is going this way, one is going this way across the nation. So for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, every night we're gonna be in a different state, but 3 states only. So it's still a tour technically.
yeah.
So you come, sell it out for 60, $70 a head to 100 head audience. You know, 3 stops, three nights, 3 places in one. That's essentially 3 places in one night. You know, maximum
Look,
output.
making money.
I'm just saying, if one of y'all labels want to come and pick somebody up for creative direction, how you doing? My name is L-Kwon. Love to join you.
Yeah, I can't even keep up with these new things. Like, I'm still trying to get a grip on AI because I feel like AI is one of those things. I'm taking a hard left turn from
Okay.
music now.
Okay. Now listen, I'm with it. Let's go. Let's rock.
I feel like AI is super frowned upon, including by me. I was incredibly afraid of AI when it first started. I feel like they've been shoving it down our throats, balls,
Hmm.
personally.
More so now than when it was really
Yes.
popping.
Yes, because now even Google automatically you try to search and
Okay.
an AI response is given to you. I didn't ask for that. I want the website. I want to see what the person wrote about what I'm asking about, but they give you
Okay.
AI first.
Okay. So you talking about on the consumption then, not the force to, not the force to use it. It's because they're not forcing you to
They
use it. It's just present,
Well, they've
right?
incorporated into
But it's yeah,
Instagram as
yeah.
well. Now there's an AI assistant directly in the I mean, in the Instagram messaging. And I'm sure it's on Facebook because they own,
Mm.
Meta owns all the same thing, so they probably use all the same thing. I haven't seen it on WhatsApp, but I'm sure I just
Oh
haven't.
yeah, we use Meta AI in my group chat all the time on
Oh, there you
WhatsApp.
go.
We were asking it questions to get the easy answers. Like, yo, could give me a list of 3-point shooters from 1978 who had an average higher than 43%, and 4 seconds later, we have that specific list of LeBron stats. It's like,
Crazy. Yeah, I was in a group chat on Instagram and I'm doing a song with these two other artists. So then one of them, I didn't even know this was a thing. So then he just types in the chat like create an image of two black men and a Puerto Rican female holding a trophy. And
yep.
I'm just
And it's like, boop.
yeah, and then we got the art. And then it's like suggested, hey, tell me to animate this. So then I typed animate this and then it just started moving. I'm like, yo, this is fucking wow. I didn't
Yeah.
even come here for this.
But you got it anyway.
Yes.
It's
And
proper
that's what I
product placement.
mean.
It's proper
Forcing it down our throats, bro. Like, what?
It's product placement. It's product placement.
It's crazy. But anyway, I think I'm not as afraid as I was before. Like when it was first, like I think like when first, well, it wasn't the first Chat GPT because we're on 4 now. I think 3 or 2 came out in the beginning of last year. That's when it was super like, oh, look what we can do now, AI
Right.
for the common man kind of thing. Because we always knew it existed, but just like
Right.
in sci-fi and shit.
And now it's available for commercial consumption type
Yeah.
shit.
But now it's like kind of like if you can't beat them, join them, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
So I feel like there's has to be a way that I can use it, but still keep an organic kind of vibe. So I'm figuring it out what I want to use it for because there's certain things I would never use it for. Like music, there's no way.
And why is that?
Um, because I make music. What do you mean?
No. I was just like out of curiosity because if you use it as a tool, right? Now I'm just playing devil's advocate to play
Yeah.
contrarian and devil's advocate. But if you look at this as just a tool, so like say the guy doesn't use it to write the verse, they use it to form a structure, a rhyme pattern. Ask for a rhyme pattern that has never been seen or used the least.
Cheating.
Why in hip hop
everybody's gonna be cheating though.
But that's what I mean. If everybody's gonna be cheating,
Mhm.
then how are you gonna be able to compete with everybody, especially with us being oversaturated with the frequency at which music is released already, and that's just with humans. Now where you're competing with the labels who don't actually need a person anymore at all. So you as the person who's trying to do it and sell it to people still have to get in front of them and be squashed. So why would you not be squashed fighting it against the big guys? Why would you not take some steroids? You know, Barry Bonds deserves all his trophies and he should be in the Hall of Fame. Fuck that. He used steroids. Okay. He wanted to be the best fucking baseball player he could be.
Yeah, that's a decision you make because it at the end of the day, I feel like it comes down to your own personal morals and priorities. Mine don't lay in uh accolades. So I don't feel like me beating everybody and we're all on steroids makes me the better artist. But because this is something that I've been doing my whole life, literally, like I love to create like organically, like because that's the way I know how. So it's not really like I'm shunning anybody.
I dig it.
Mhm.
Don't use AI if you're a rapper. Fuck y'all. I'll defy being politically correct about it. Fuck all that shit. I was just being a contrarian just to be a contrarian.
I mean,
That
I
shit
liked what
is-
Drake did,
No, see?
because it was like
Nope.
it was just for the voice. He wrote the raps. He was spitting it. It was like a voice shifting thing. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's not.
We still haven't proven that that's the case.
Oh my God. Okay. Well,
We
that's
haven't.
unfair because every single fucking verse that dropped throughout that battle, both ways, Kendrick or Drake, we was like, "Is it AI?" Like that was the first thing everybody was saying.
No, not every
Oh,
one of them.
okay, maybe
We
not.
never was
Okay,
like
once
we
they
never
saw,
was like
yeah.
Meet the
The
Grams
first
was
one,
AI.
right?
Never, never.
The first ones when we weren't 100% sure that it was actually a battle going on though. When the first
Well, that's because
and the first
AI
one
shit was
from
coming
Kendrick.
out. There was fake AI shit coming
definitely
out.
was a
People was
Kendrick
doing
one.
that. So that was the thing. There was never a doubt about Kendrick's
If
anything
Kendrick didn't
Kendrick put
take
out.
so long, that AI verse never would have came out. But
was
he
there
then
was
he
never
provided
any doubt
17 other
about
verses
yeah,
that were better
exactly.
than the
Which one you
AI
want? He
verse.
said, "Yeah,
Mm.
I'm here." Yes. So your AI shit that Drake did, which I was not cool with from the beginning. Stand on that. If you need to run it back, and go back and listen to the pod when we talking about it when it came on. The AI shit is corny as a rapper. Don't do no AI shit. We don't know if you faking. We don't know what level of deep AI you went on the bar structure. Um, and composition of your verse, of those verses of the computer's verses. I don't know really who has ownership at this point because whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
they still
because
working that out.
you know, um, but I only have to go that deep to say that because people argued that Kendrick was using AI when he did the Heart Part 5 and was doing the deep fake of the people.
Oh, the video?
Yeah. In the video. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's the video. That is creative representation video. I'm not a videographer. I'm a rapper.
Right, right. I agree.
So like
Which is why I was saying like I wouldn't really use it for music because I'm a musician type of thing.
so
But
you
I
mean
also
to
respect.
create music. I mean to commercially like so I the way that they include or using that as part of the AI argument, I use that as part of it. If you wrote the music with this in mind, then that is part of the music. And now you're still using it for AI, like you're using the AI as part of the music. So like if I went into it knowing that the music video was gonna be animated and I was gonna do it through AI and I was gonna do some cool shit with it, so I wrote those things into the lyrics. Now that becomes part of the music.
That's kind of like
And
what
would
I
you
said,
use it
where
like
there's a
that?
way for me to keep some source of
Yeah.
like organic vibe. To me, that counts. And that's why I appreciated what Drake did with those lyrics that he wrote himself and recorded. Because it was still an organic aspect to it, even though he tweaked it with a little AI. Like it was like the AI was like a little sprinkle on top, sprinkle, sprinkle. To me,
Okay.
that's creative and innovative and okay. Not if you do it all the time though. I feel like it's like a little trick,
It's a
like
gimmick. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
gimmick. You know.
If you do a
Uh
whole album like that, then I'm gonna be like, okay, relax.
would you listen to AI music if it was fire?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we are already, to be honest.
Mm,
Um, but I would like a completely computer generated. Like the scary part is just like okay, so we know like things like lo-fi, chill hop
yeah.
YouTube channel exists where they play just endless loops of
Yeah.
fucking music, right? So let's say we get to a point where the algorithm can predict what you're going to like musically because that's what it's doing now. You have daily mixes from Spotify. I know Apple offers some kind of rotating playlist based on your tastes. And all the streaming services have it. So now you pair that with like AI can make music instantaneously. So like now it's making music that is completely unique to you that is just like
On
beaming
the
into
spot.
your
Freestyling, like we were talking
yeah,
about
just
earlier.
freestyling on continuous, but it also has it analyzes you all day, every day to make sure it's only doing the things that you like.
That you
That's
like.
insane.
Yeah, that's creepy. It's all creepy. Like, and that's why I was so fucking afraid last year. Like, it's just too many sci-fi movies coming to life right now. That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
I just like what why is sci-fi not a better genre? Oh, because people are afraid of the future. Never mind. I got it. Figured it out.
Yeah, that's called anxiety. And
Yeah, I
we
don't get
are
it. No, I
riddled
don't.
with it.
When I say I don't get it, not I don't understand. I don't get too much anxiety to even consider. So it's like, yo, I love sci-fi shit. Sci-fi is like my favorite stuff.
Sci-fi is actually pretty boring to me, to be honest.
I love it.
I would
I
always
like.
skip the space episodes of The Twilight Zone because that's my favorite show, like of all time. One of.
Okay, how was how do you not like sci-fi and you said the Twilight Zone?
Hmm.
You don't think that that's sci-fi and horror?
Yeah,
Like
no, it is.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
I thought you
But
said you
they
didn't like
have
sci-fi.
certain I don't like the episodes of space, I said.
Oh, just space.
Yeah. So like
Oh,
it's
okay.
astronauts and they're time traveling. I'm like, okay, I don't like this one. But
No
if it's
interest.
what was it? A slot machine? If it's like a haunted slot machine, I'm in. That's my episode. If if it's a doll that reappears when you already threw her in the trash and now she's in your bed again, I'm in.
Okay. Are
Yeah.
you so you're a Conjuring person?
Oh, I love it. Yes, the whole
Conjuring's
universe.
good. Okay.
Absolutely.
Insidious.
Yes. Every movie. Yes. Well, we on four now, right?
I think we're on 4, right? Something like that. I
I
thought it was the
think
final one though, right?
okay. Yeah, I think the last one I saw was four. I don't remember how it ended
I,
though.
nah, I don't know.
And it doesn't matter because they'll find a way to bring it back
Yeah,
up.
absolutely. Up,
When
up.
that bag start getting a little dry, ooh, I think we need a part five right now.
Shout out to the Fast and Furious. Fast 17 and a
Yo,
half.
main characters passed away in real life and they still kept going. Like, I
And
don't
we
know. I
still
felt
making the
weird.
movies. Like,
I,
leave my
I never got
legacy
into it
alone.
though. I wasn't like, I never saw Fast and Furious, not part one
Wait,
at all.
none of them?
None of them.
Now that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
You should watch. I mean,
It just doesn't appeal to me.
one is cool. Ludacris is being like super ludicrous, Miami vibes though.
Ludacrisy.
Yeah, he cornrows, headbands, extra
Yeah.
like super bright white Air Force Ones, living on a dock.
Shout out Luda. I know you listening. I love me some Luda. That man could rap.
He can. Luda can rap. Luda is Chris not Atlanta, right?
What, Luda? Yeah.
No, Crit. Big Crit. Big Crit is
Oh, I don't know.
Mississippi. Yeah. No. So yeah, I would well, I guess you gotta fight. He gotta fight for T.I. for it. I was gonna say Luda
They
might be the
did.
best rapper.
Yeah, my heart was fucking torn in half. It was like Kendrick and Drake, but when I was, I don't know how old, but little.
I mean, listen, King of the South. It's
I
the
did not like
king,
it.
bitch.
Like I had to be Team Luda because Luda is to this day I still name him in my top five just because I don't want to fucking refresh my list. But like that's the main reason. But I was fucking with Ti too because they were the only two niggas from the South that was being lyrical. Everybody else was snapping their fingers and doing a stare.
I mean, Jeezy, don't do that.
Young Jeezy,
Yeah.
I guess, but
Just because you don't like cocaine raps doesn't mean he wasn't being lyrical. You
God
want
bless the
flipping.
snowman. All right. I liked him, but I wasn't. I didn't
You
think he
want to
was
hear
super
the.
lyrical.
You want violent gangster lyrical. You don't want
No,
cocaine selling
I
lyrical,
want
drug dealer
funny.
selling lyrical.
I want to feel like a midget is hanging on my necklace. Like I want just silly
Yeah.
punchline
Yep.
stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can dig it. I can dig it.
That's another
Nah,
thing.
I'm a
His
T.I. guy,
videos
but
were
that's. I
fire.
mean, it's kind of that's what happens for wherever you look at it. Like people, the renegade argument is like, what do you prefer? Like, both these are both immaculate verses,
Yeah,
or all four, I should say. Um,
I
it's
was
just
Team M though.
what kind of content can you get down with?
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what it was because I had a friend that I did argue nearly to the death,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Nah, what the fuck are you talking about? Jay-Z had the best verse on Renegade. He killed it." And I'm like, "You don't make sense. Like,
Okay,
do
cool. I
you
was making
even
sure we're on the
rap?"
same side.
Yeah,
We need some more people on this panel so that we can argue. But yeah,
yeah.
no, because
But he
absolutely
went
not.
hard for Jay in that song, and I was like, "Are you listening to the same song that you,
Like
you didn't
what?
hear
I'm a
this shit
poet
about
to some,
Mormons and yeah,
a poet to
modern day
some, a regular
Shakespeare,
modern day Shakespeare. Jesus Christ, the King of these Latter-day
Latter-day
Saints
Saints
here. Oh
here?
my God.
Come on."
What are we doing here? What are we talking about?
Yeah, and the bar that you chose specifically at that point in time was so relevant to the backlash that he was getting
Mm-hmm.
because people were
Absolutely.
blaming him for, their kids acting up
Go
because
to
he's
war with the
supposed to parent
Catholics.
them.
Yep, absolutely. And holy water, no wonder they tried to hold me under longer. Come
Yeah,
on.
yes. Ah, Shout out Eminem. I know you listening.
Facts, Marshall.
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't gotten another song after Houdini. I
We don't
thought
need another single. I don't think. I hope he doesn't
you
have
think
any
he's
more
gonna drop
trash to throw away.
the whole project then? Because I think it's
Yeah,
a project
that
that's
project
coming.
next. It's a Death of Slim Shady. I know it's soon. I think I want to say. I thought it was either July or August, but who knows? It doesn't really matter at this moment because I'm not gonna take the time to look it up.
Yeah.
Um, we'll have a when we get Tech Island over there in order, then they'll
Wait,
be able to do it.
wait, what? Tech Island?
Our
What?
little Tech Island people, you know, the people in the background that do all the work and put it up on the screen for us to see. No, we're not an expensive pod. I'm playing on the fact that we're broke, but we're gonna be there eventually.
Yeah, 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 for sure. Yo, but a lot of people think that his this project is gonna be complete basura, and I don't agree. I have these. I'm a psychic, yo. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I don't care how crazy I sound. I'm a fucking psychic. I'm a Pisces. I'm an empath, and I'm a
That's the first
psychic.
one. That's the
Yes,
first reason. I'm a
most psychics
psychic.
are Pisces.
Also, I'm a Pisces, so that's why.
Facts. And I have the vibe I'm getting is that this album is gonna be really good. And I
Okay.
have nothing to base that on because a couple of his last projects I wasn't even feeling. And I love Eminem. But you know, he does, everybody knows he just tries to rap too much. Which
Yeah,
sounds
he just
crazy,
word
but
supers to death these days. He don't really got nothing to talk about.
yeah. I think he's
Like,
gonna slow it down. I swear to God, watch. He's gonna do like, remember I am, whatever you say I am.
mm-hmm. If I
Yeah, I
wasn't, then
feel
why would I say I am? Right. Okay.
exactly. I think
That
we're
was.
gonna
You know how
get some of
long ago?
those
That's
songs.
that. You think he's going back to flows like that? I don't think so.
Not I mean not that specific flow, but I think yes. I think he's gonna give us some rhythmic stuff is the best way
Mm,
I can put it. I sense my spidey senses are telling me I'm feeling rhythm from this next album
yeah.
instead of just "Trrrr."
Okay. I don't see that. I
Well,
as
I
much as
have
I love him, he's definitely had been. I don't. I can't say is my favorite rapper anymore, but he had been my favorite rapper for quite some time.
mhm.
Um, and he has all the grace in the world and all the respect to do whatever the fuck he wants, and it's still gonna be legendary. So let's preface it with that.
Mhm.
I think that this is not going to be. I think he's gonna do too much of the. I hope put it like this. I hope Houdini's the last time that we see the gimmicky Kill Slim Shady shit. I just want to hear you make good music.
Mhm.
This is supposed to be a concept project at this point, and the first showing of the concept annoyed the fuck out of me. Houdini is musically it's okay. Like I could listen to it. I was irritated when I watched the video a second time because the first time it's like oh nostalgia, and then the second time it's like yo this is no.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I actually was never a big Slim Shady fan. I like Eminem.
Now
I
I
like
like
the
Slim
dark
Shady.
songs. I like White America. I like I Am, like
Mm-hmm.
I just mentioned. I
Mosh,
like yeah.
Nail in the Coffin.
Haley song. That was one of my
Haley song is great.
favorites.
A lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah. So I was
Um,
never really into the Hi Kids. Do you like I did, like I liked it, but it
see, but
was
that
not my
see, I
favorite.
like that Slim. That Slim, just not that song. So let's.
I don't mind if he kills him. I won't be mad. I won't I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but
But
I,
those were the. But if you want to talk about the flows, that's where you. That's where he was really getting into. This is before he was doing all of that, and he was really rapping. Brain damage. Ever since the day I was born, drugs is
no,
what
that
we
one
ever.
counts.
What?
I don't know. I guess it was a little Slim
Ever since my
Shady-ish.
baby daughter
That was a
Haley, I was
mixture.
harassed daily by a fat kid named D'Angelo Bailey.
And
Like
what
that. That's
see,
just that's bouncy. That's not.
but it wasn't all the way because like even I did like I'm Slim Shady, yeah, I'm the
Cause
real
I'm the
Shady
real
or you're
Shady,
the
or you other Slim
to
Shadys are
me he
just
was mixing
imitating.
it there too because he was
Right.
still kind of like serious in his braggadocious type
Uh
vibe.
huh.
It wasn't just goofy, like 100% goofy.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one? You could suck my dick if you don't
You don't
like
like
my
my
shit.
shit,
Yeah,
'cause
that
I
shit was
was high
hard.
when I wrote this. So suck
Suck
my
my
dick.
dick. Oh, I feel old
Oh, I
now,
gotta
but
listen to that when we done pod.
yes.
That's my shit. That's my
Yeah. So it
shit.
was
Oh
playful, but it was
wow.
kind of serious at the same time. Like the verses, he was still spitting. Like I
Two
don't
pills I
know.
popped till my pupils swell up like 2 pennies. I'm Clint Eastwood. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Come on.
Now,
I
now that we're like mentioning each song, I'm like, okay, maybe like those Slim Shady influences were kind of cool. So,
yeah, those
damn.
were a lot. Like okay, D12. Then you look at D12 because
Ah,
that
I
is
hated the
slim
pill
without it.
song.
What? How did you not
What
like
like
blue and yellow purple pills?
I don't
I've
know.
been to Mushroom Mountain once or twice, but who's counting? But nothing compares to these blue and yellow purple pills. Come on,
I
that
don't
was
know. I just
greatness.
I
So
really
good.
loved my band though.
That to me is so backwards.
Really? Yeah, that was pretty fucking goofy, but I love that shit. Especially the end with the fucking salsa. My salsa.
That's my problem with my band is the salsa shit at the end. It's like now we doing them up. We undid. It's
Yeah.
sorry to bother you. That's exactly what it is. It's sorry to bother you. It's we cool. We done ran through this. We done played off the whole drama of everybody got their shit off. Blah blah blah. And then you come here and do this my salsa shit. I
Yeah.
even like the pop. Girl, why can't you see like that? I think that's
Yeah.
dope to be able to incorporate that sillily
Yeah.
because you was beefing with the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and
Yeah.
98 Degrees for mad years. So to be able to get that shit off with the band, be silly, be lyrical, be great, wonderful. Why the fuck you gonna undo it with my south? Now I gotta wait for the song then. I gotta wait for you to dance around in mariachi tap dancing, going crazy for no reason for 40 seconds before the
Yeah.
song is over. I don't like it. But other
Yeah,
than that, it's a great
I
song.
think I actually like the salsa thing more in retrospect. I don't think at the time I liked it though. But now I look back and I'm like, my salsa. But at the time I don't think I was really feeling that part either, to be honest. I just you just made me kind of reflect right there and I was like, yeah, I don't actually I didn't like it back then.
Is okay. I got a question since we're
Everything
Eminem
annoyed me when
fans.
I was younger though, because I was mean.
Wait, what year is my band? My band is what? Oh
Uh,
07?
I don't think so. I think it was like '04. Was that from
Yeah,
the
gotta be.
D12
Yeah,
world?
definitely before 07. Yeah, 04 sound about right.
Yeah, I met him in '04. I met D12. That's where I got the picture.
Look at him. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him
Yeah,
up.
my picture with D12 that was in '04. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, son, whatever. I mean, like Eminem only told me that I spit hot lyrics, but that's the major, just my number one idol, and favorite rapper of all time telling me that he likes my raps. Whatever. That
I
one
had
I'll
to.
flex. That one I don't give a fuck about Bullet with Beyonce. Fuck that shit.
Dropping
Eminem.
them. Yo,
That
do y'all
happened.
see all this mess of names that she just keeps leaving littered
That's
all
because
over the
you
floor?
you brought up the Beyonce thing before. Nah, that shit, that's like best
No, that's
moment.
absolutely fire.
Yeah. But it was
Absolutely
'04
fire.
for sure. Cause yeah.
Who is okay? So Slim Shady is the crazy one.
Mhm.
Marshall is the violent one.
I guess, cause that's it. Is there other aliases I
Well, I
don't
mean,
know
like,
about?
because
I
like
thought it was just
dark and they were dark and violent. It was like Eminem. You got Marshall Mathers LP,
yeah.
so that was Marshall. And I think Infinite and Marshall
See?
Mathers LP are the same person. I think the Slim Shady LP is Slim, and then the Eminem show was like a blend of the two, and that was when M
Mm.
was being M because it was dark. And Mosh Fact is a Slim Shady song, but it was on Eminem CD, which is Fact is a ridiculous song.
I don't remember that song.
that was on it was on Curtain Call, which doesn't really make any
Okay.
sense because it was a new song on a greatest hits album that nobody's heard before. So how was it a greatest hit?
Right. I guess he was trying to do like a little bonus thing, but I never got Curtain Call because it was a great. I thought it was only greatest hits. No wonder I never heard that song. Now I gotta dig in the crates. I'm a terrible Eminem fan.
Listen, I'm here. I even got that underground shit that you did with Scared.
Okay, all right, Stan. I see you.
So we just fanning out over Eminem this pod. I don't know. I have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody's done this in a while. So let us lead
That's
the
true. I don't think
revolution.
anybody is like, yo, yes, M.
I
I
don't give a
love it.
fuck, bro. Yo, he is still technically the best rapper of all time to me. Technicality. Now, not my favorite to listen to and vibe to. I'm not throwing some Eminem on at the party. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Vibes. Yeah, nah. Can't. You know who is probably the most Eminem-y rapper that I am actually super into right now because I'm listening to his latest project on repeat is Joyner Lucas.
Okay, I thought that's who you was gonna say.
Yeah, I've been fucking with Joyner heavy. I mean, I've been a Joyner Lucas fan, but I just like haven't been super tapped in. But I'm never tapped in with anything. You know me, I just be like in my
Right.
own world. So
Right. We're not talking about something out of the ordinary.
facts. This is fire being fire. And then reconnecting with my roots. And then remembering, wow, Joyner Lucas is fire. I
So
remember.
do you remember? Were you a fan or hip for Sriracha? Oh, actually, before we go that far down the umbrella, shooting up. How do you feel about Tech Nine? I don't know what your stance is on Tech Nine.
I never got super into Tech Nine, but I did hear Tech Nine, but I never got fully pulled in. I never got fully pulled in with a lot of super underground rappers. Immortal Technique, who I love, um, in theory. Like I
Right,
love.
right. Yeah, yeah,
He was
yeah.
always everywhere. Like in New York, like he's really outside. Like I met him a couple times. I'm sorry.
Oh, there it is. Right there. Right there. She was carrying it for mad
But
long
I
and
just said
got
I'm
real
not even
heavy
like
in
a
her
super
head, and she
fan.
had to drop that name, drop that low.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Look, I'm not even like a super big fan though, is what I'm saying. But he be outside. He just happened to be outside. That's all I'm saying. But who else was like
Listen, here you
super?
go for the
Oh,
people in the
MF
back.
Doom.
Yeah,
I
Doom
heard
is
I like some stuff, but I never got like obsessed with it. You know, I never. I kind of like when we talked about Kendrick. I knew Kendrick could rap, and I like swimming pools, and I could name a few songs, and I like Kendrick, but I never did the deep dive and got really
I
well
think you're
versed.
gonna be surprised when you watch the concert at just how many Kendrick songs you know
Yeah,
and
I'm
how
sure.
well you know them.
Cause bitch don't kill my vibe. That was
Uh-huh.
Kendrick too. Like a lot of my
Uh-huh.
favorite songs in the past, had major moments by Kendrick. So I know that I like him. I know he can rap, obviously, but I
Poetic
just
justice. Poetic
yeah.
justice. Yeah, you know, like
What somebody was on that too with him, no?
Drake. If I'm not mistaken, I'm fairly certain
I swear I
it's the
didn't
Janet
think that.
Jackson
I was
sample, and I'm fairly certain it's Drake that's on it with him.
it sounds like it would be a song that Drake would be on though. So I'm pretty sure you might be right. Damn. Oh,
Yeah.
bendito. Friends.
You
Maybe
could
they
go.
could
You
piece it out. I believe that anybody can, find forgiveness. So hopefully they
nah,
work it
fuck
out.
that. No, nope.
Oh,
Mm-mm. I would be upset with Kendrick for being that mature. I am upset
damn. I love
with
maturity.
I'm upset with Marshall Mathers for being mature enough to piece it up with Debbie.
With who?
Debbie, his mother.
Uh, okay.
Or am
That's
I? Yeah,
you
no, yeah,
don't
absolutely.
you don't want him to love his mother.
Listen, do you not recall what? I mean, you're an Eminem fan, correct?
Yeah, yeah. I heard the
Do you
songs.
recall how we feel about his mother before he becomes Eminem as he's maturing from Slim Shady to
But just because you like forgive him, don't mean you got to do nothing for him or with him or you know what I'm saying.
I'm not. Nope. As a fan of Slim, nah.
Well,
Fuck
guess
with that.
what? Slim about to die, so
That's what he said. I don't know. It's a good fight. Like, okay, so like Marshall Mathers LP2 is a really good CD. And I was just thinking about this the other day. There's a really good sleeper on there where I think like it was one of the best silly songs that he's done in a long time, and that was Love Game with Kendrick.
Hmm.
And it was like the perfect balance of violent, silly, joking about love, very clever wordplay, and the anticipation and hype behind it was that it was going to be this super hard Bari track when they saw Kendrick's name on the feature, and then it was like it's like this
Like,
hokey 1970s something burning up, something's burning. I can't figure out what. It's like doo-wop y,
yeah.
and it's like
I mean,
okay, you
I feel like M's always done that though. When he had features, like he brings them into his world
yeah,
more
but
than
like
anything.
oh yeah, definitely I would agree with that. But Kendrick is a rapper
Yeah. But
as
it's
well.
always Eminem, nigga. What
No,
the
that's what I mean.
fuck?
But like when you pull in who's I don't so when he pulled rappers into the world, he didn't go silly. Like
Mm.
there's very few that he went silly with. You know, he got two with Lil Wayne, neither one is silly. Detroit,
What were the ones with Lil Wayne? One of them was like "fuck the world" or something,
yeah,
right?
drop the world, pick the world up and let
Oh
me
yeah,
drop it on his
yeah,
fucking head.
yeah.
And
That was good. I like that joint.
oh, great one. Both of them are great.
I don't
Uh,
remember another collab with Wayne though.
no love, yes, no love is the other one.
Oh yeah,
It's a little too late.
yeah. I love both.
Oh my goodness,
Okay,
so
Lil
good.
Wayne.
Yeah,
All
I'm gonna
right.
see.
I
And
see
now
you,
I'm gonna have.
Lil Wayne. Shout
And
out,
he
Lil
was
Wayne. I
trying to
know you
go toe to
listening.
toe. I think Wayne had a better showing ratio wise on No Love than he did on Drop the World. I think he got
Mhm.
smoked on Drop the World.
There.
But I think it was significantly closer on No Love.
Mhm.
But again, you don't get silly with so Kendrick being who Kendrick is, you would think that it's like, nah, we gonna really just bar this shit out, like really go, on some slaughterhouse energy.
Yeah.
Because Joyner Lucas, Logic. So even when
Oh,
he currently brings the spitters in,
yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
on no silly shit. Like they rapping.
What was that one? That was the army one. I don't remember the name of that one.
Homicide is the one
Oh, is that-
is Logic, and that's the one where he has what's our creep pedophile comedian guy's name?
I don't know.
You watch his pod.
Oh, Chris D'Elia.
I'm planning.
Damn.
I'm planning. Using way too many napkins.
Yeah, yeah, he
Yeah,
got
that
more
one.
popping off that shit. I remember that phase.
Yeah, so it like as much as I mean that is silly. Crystalia doing that on the end, but that whole song was not. There's no silly piece to it. He went with Kid Cudi and was on Kid Cudi's album, and it was not no silly shit. Like it was really dark and whatever. So like,
Yeah.
nah, when he get with rappers, he not playing with the production that comes.
But maybe that says more about Kendrick than
That's what
anything
I'm
then.
saying, and this is what I'm saying to you. How it's amazing that you weren't on the Kendrick train. For him to put that
Well,
respect, I
I
think
don't think
that's
I heard that
respectful.
song. I never heard
Oh,
him
so good.
rap with Kendrick. So
Love
I
game.
fucking missed that one too.
Most I would say most people haven't because it's on Marshall Mathers LP2, which if you're not a super duper hard Eminem fan, you probably haven't listened to.
Yeah, I don't remember
There's
whether I heard
two
the whole thing through.
albums. There's two albums that most of the people who say that Eminem fans haven't listened to. It's Marshall Mathers LP2 and the Shady 20th anniversary joint.
Yeah, I don't. No, I didn't listen to
See, that's what I'm saying.
that.
They like don't even know they
I'm
exist.
still a regular person.
Yeah, my fandom is sickening. Yeah.
Admirable. Thank you for picking up the slack for people like me.
I'll try because you know
Appreciate you.
everybody and you love to tell us. You
No,
be
that's
knowing them
not
personally.
true.
You be knowing them personally.
Yo,
Like, oh
this
yeah,
false
this one
narrative you're
time I was in the
painting of me.
grocery store, you know.
Yo, you started this when you were just being a guest and not a co-host. You started this. Because I remember that was the whole fucking conversation was like, I never tell these stories, but and you're like, you should tell the stories. And then now I tell the stories. You're like, you always tell the stories. That's verbatim. That is how this is unfolding. This is how it's unraveling.
Oh man.
Crazy.
We love the stories. We love a good story though.
I ain't met nobody in LA though.
Which is insane.
Exactly. Because they said they just like flooded with celebrities everywhere. You go get coffee, you see them, you go.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody out here.
I mean, I seen when I was in LA, I saw it and I didn't even speak to because I'm a bitch. Um, we went to the taco spot and Earl and Haji Beats was in there.
Earl
Just kicking it.
sweatshirt?
Yeah. And Haji, Odd Future.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Odd Future niggas was outside. I was like, oh shit, that's them.
And that's it. We recognize
That's
them?
like, all right, cool. Be cool,
They
be
exist.
cool.
They're real. Yeah, it'd be like that. I don't be wanting to bother people either. So I
Yeah,
totally
exactly.
get it.
Definitely. That's part of it. Like, now, Earl, there was a little bit of nervousness because, like, if he say something wild, we either going to have to rap or fight because, like, that's just the energy.
I hope rap.
So it's like, nah. And I respect him. Like, because if like, I would want to, if I was going to go the route of bother somebody that's a celebrity that I know is a celebrity that don't really want to be bothered in the moment, what I would probably do is go the compliment route. And if I compliment you and then you try to treat me like I'm dick riding, now I have a problem with you.
Yeah. You get it's instant regret. Like, what the fuck did I say? You don't deserve my kind words. I feel you.
So, like, nah, we just gonna avoid that whole shit. I'm gonna sit down. So.
That's horrible, though. I understand, but yeah, I give the kind word. Shoot, one of my like. I guess I'll say one of my favorite people out here because I don't really know if I've established bonds strong enough to call people my friends yet. But one of my favorite people out here, I met her because she's a model and she was taking some photos at a show that I did last year, and me and my friends were just walking by. These were my friends at the time. Notice how I differentiate the terms.
Yep, we gotta differentiate. We gotta know
so,
what we're talking about.
So I was walking by with my friends, and whenever I would walk by, like, just things I like I shouted out. Like, it wasn't the first time. Like, I do this on a regular basis. So
Yellow
she was taking her
car.
pictures. Yeah, and I was like, "You're so beautiful." That's all I said. And she gave me like her business card. We kept in touch, and we've been friends, or we've been cool since. Right? I think she's probably one of the people that I feel most comfortable almost calling a friend. I don't know if we're there yet, but
cool. Yeah, y'all cool people.
Yeah, cool definitely people. Cool. But yeah, just random compliment. She could have been like, "Well, you're ugly." Imagine she replied like that, then I'll be like, "Oh, instant regret." But I take the chance, you know. I put the money on the table and I make that bet, and I'm just like, you know, let the chips fall where they may or where they lie.
Shoot, you gotta shoot, cause like nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm not. It's few and far between people who I would feel nervous about feeling like that.
Yeah.
Because I know that I'm that level of a fan that somebody could make a case for it being dick riding. Like, I can see how, like, the way that I would interact with Russ, I can already tell you whenever I meet him, somebody was going to be able to say, "Yo, you dick riding." Cool. Whatever. That's fine. I can take that because of the level of fan that I actually am of what this man does.
Right, so you don't feel like it's a blatant lie.
Right, like it's like nah, bro. But, all right, you being disrespectful. I know.
Yeah, you're remixing it a bit, but
right.
But I do
actually,
respect
like,
this man.
Yes, I really do fuck with him. Like,
yeah,
hey,
same. I fucking love Russ. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want.
Right. So
I'll take the book right out my closet right now, whop you over the head, and then hide it if God's watching.
No. Hey, talk about it. That nigga dead. Yo, why did he do? Okay, so sorry. Big tangent. Well, kind of back from a tangent or whatever. Mm. Why was Drake performing not like us at his show?
I don't know. Did I send that to you? Because I
No, I said that to you.
Oh, okay. Because then I sent it to a lot of other people, let me tell you. Because I didn't get it. And shout out my twin king Bison, who fully supported Drake and said, you gotta let shit roll off your back. You gotta be able to
What?
laugh at yourself. Not this time, brother.
No, you can't choose
Not
peace here.
right. Not right now. It's too soon. It's not. No, it's
You
like
looking real J. Cole-ish out here.
I I don't know what that means.
Not you. I'm talking about Drake. You looking real
Yeah.
fall on your own sword right now. No, I'm going to bow out. Like, that shit, look, that's
I don't.
nasty work. Don't talk about,
I wouldn't. I think you just disrespected J. Cole, to be perfectly honest. I'm just gonna call you out right now because I don't think that was right. Because the comparison of the levels of disrespect to yourself,
yeah.
like really, let's think
To be
about
screaming A minor is nutty. Is nuts.
certified pedophile and dancing, bruh. It's not okay. Like, and to me, like Bison was looking at it like, oh, he knows how to laugh at himself. I look at it like this man is really hurt and he is trying so hard to convince us that he's not. Like that's how it's coming off to me.
Listen, you know what the one thought that crossed my mind that was worse is like him doing that if there is merit to the accusations, you spitting in these people's face. Like, that's crazy. Like,
You
so
know I don't believe it. There's he's
right, I understand,
that,
but I'm speaking
but
in a hypothetical, like in a hypothetical world that is the reality that the label does fit
yeah,
the accused. And you out here doing this, you look
crazy.
you look worse than Chris D'Elia playing himself on you.
Yo, you gotta stop playing my bro. Nah, but that would be the equivalent of Diddy making that post on Instagram, like the truth will come out, and then
Yeah,
the truth
like
comes out, and it's like, oh, why would you set us up?
why were you championing that?
Yeah, like why'd you alley oop the proof? Like,
Did you really think it wasn't gonna come out? Like, what do you like? If you were gonna do something empowering, like try to flip it to something empowering,
mhm.
cool. Like, I get that, but the truth will come out is not the one when you know what the truth is. You can't flip it. There's no more ways to flip. The truth will come out, and the truth coming out that it is just as bad, if not worse, than it was accused. What are we talking about? Who is in
Yeah.
your brain? Who's in your corner? They need to be fired immediately, post haste.
I really sincerely don't think he discussed that and planned that with people. I hope not. uh Whoever that DJ is that pressed play needs to be fired. You can't trust that man. I'm talking to Drake right now. Drake, as a fan of you, like I support Drake. Like I love Drake. I still love Drake. Fire these people. Whoever you're having conversations with, whoever you're, you know, consulting with, fire them, all of them, and get Baca the fuck out of here too. I don't fuck
Why
with
is
Baca
he
either.
around?
Yeah, why is he around? Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Like, let's lose Baca. I don't fuck with Baca, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I love Drake.
No,
I
it's
want the
not.
best
It's
for
not all
Drake.
we gonna say about it. Here's why. It's not over yet. It's still not over.
Like an infomercial, but there's more.
Kendrick did the pop out on the 19th. Kendrick shot the Not Like Us video on Saturday.
hmm
So we don't have a video yet. All we got is a live stream. So after the pop out, Not Like Us, and all of and Like That for sure, but the rest of the songs are back up in the charts again
Yeah,
because of
I
the
know.
pop out. So we back. Cool. Now the streams are streaming from the concert. So I got to let those numbers do the thing. I got to let the people, I got to give it at least a week of the
hmm
people doing the thing. But what I'm going to do is capitalize on the energy in the city
Yep.
because we just did this in real life in the city. So now we just going to go out in Compton on
Yep.
Saturday, a couple of days later, keep this rotating. The people who flew into LA and couldn't get tickets and just wanted to be around the energy and was going to be here, stick around for a couple more days, stay in the city, you can come out. We're going to have a good time outside. We're going to record, make the video. It's going to be If I don't know if you remember what King Kunta did, but the way that video looks crazy. If you go look at it now, even it's gonna be that times 10, 100 million for real. So he can keep that in the tuck until the numbers go back down again. All
Yeah,
right, people stop. We chilling out again. So let's drop the video on their ass, pow, and give them the album with it.
yeah.
Bing.
Shout out Curtis King. He's a
Mm-hmm.
dope YouTuber. He does a lot of hip hop commentary. He also raps like a motherfucker too. Shout out
Yeah,
Curtis
he
King.
nice.
I know you listening. But he said all this buzz, all this hype for Kendrick up leading up until that live concert was all just an MP3. He didn't do no video, there was no visual, he didn't have to
Yep.
burn a Mad City van. That's what he sounds like that. Uh
Yeah, Drake.
so
That was the best thing that.
imagine.
Listen, that was Drake's best diss of the entire back and forth. Is crushing a van that wasn't even the van. It just a van that looked like a van that was similar.
All y'all niggas with this like pseudo everything must be authentic stuff, whatever. Look, you have movies and you know what they call them? They call props. When you have
Okay.
something in a movie, it was a prop. It got the message, it was symbolic. We knew what it was.
But in an autobiography, your toupee shouldn't be like if we see a toupee in the movie that's your
Mhm.
autobiography and you didn't have a toupee, it don't make sense.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Exactly.
I I just come on, Drake. Just I don't know what to say. I've been trying. I've been trying because I really do love Drake. I still love Drake. We're gonna get through this, okay?
Love the sinner, not the sin.
Yeah. Wait, what? What did
Love
I
the sinner.
disagree with? How's he a
I said
sinner?
love the sinner, not the sin.
I don't think. I mean, we're all sinners, I guess, but
Right. We don't love the sin. We just don't love the sin. We hope that that's not what happened. I do
yes,
hope that that is not what has happened. Um, I don't know. I hope that I never know too.
yeah. And I literally live here now.
Truthfully,
Like Drake, I'm up the block, like or down the block.
you are too old based on the accusations.
No, not to to work for him and consult. So when he fires all these people, not to sleep with. I don't want to sleep with Drake. Are you kidding me? He's a good looking man. You're a good looking man. But no, thank you. That's it.
Oh man. There was something. There's like these two girls that do the that came across my algorithms that do the I'm so and so and I always win because of X, Y, and Z. It's like something sexy, and like the second chick.
Something sexy.
It is. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But the
Yeah.
other chick says some wild, flagrant shit to be like, "Why are you saying this?" And she was like, um, "Oh, that's what I remember exactly hers." She goes, "It's." She's like, "I'm this, so and so and so and so." And she was like, "I'm an 8, but Drake would always date me because on my birthday I'll be a 9."
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yo, I almost fell out of my seat the first time that I saw that shit. I
Yeah.
was rolling.
Yo, fuck all these people. Fuck the internet. It's disrespectful. All you little white kids too, because it's a bunch of little white kids just destroying Drake. It's not fair. It's very it's nasty
Yo,
outside.
DAPHYA was about to go on an L-Kwon rant. That was hilarious.
What you mean?
Fuck
When?
them little white kids. Fuck
Oh,
these no hip hop knowledge having ass, not literate in what we talking about. Go home and stay in your mom's basement. Keep your commentary to yourself. Put it in his sock, just like every. No,
yeah,
no. That's where you was headed. That was the energy. I was here
yeah.
for. I was about to go get some
We
popcorn.
yeah, we rubbing off each other a little bit probably,
Pause.
but not rubbing
Pause.
on, rubbing off.
Pause.
It's
Pause for the Pony Brothers.
wax on, wax off.
um,
Oh, Pony 2, second Pony album coming soon.
heard that. How soon?
We're
Exclusive.
yeah, we're. I don't think any of them are listening to this right now. So if, I'm gonna say August. We're aiming for August. We put in the final touches, and we try and do it right.
Bet that. Okay. How long we looking at?
Tracks,
Yeah, track wise.
lengthy.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't say an exact number, but
No,
lengthy.
no, we looking at a good hour's worth of music.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But that's all I had for today, and
Yeah,
I
I
got
ain't
a
got
heart
nothing
out
too much
today.
else here. You want? I'm L-Kwon, Mr. Know That the Nobody That You Need to Know, aka the Shirtless Entertainer, aka your online unlicensed therapist, aka I'm outside, Mr. Outside, because I am outside. Yeah.
I gave him that name. I'm so proud. The unlicensed therapist. I mean, I didn't make it up. He bedazzled it, but I'm the one who said that. Like I was like, yo, you ain't even got a degree, but you like a therapist. And look at him now. Look, I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you.
It's out here giving out unsolicited advice.
Yo, low key, I was looking at certification courses to be certified narcissist recovery therapist.
That sounds very dope.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it because I have already like kind of so much knowledge on the topic, and then also because to be certified, you don't need a degree, but I also have a degree in psychology, so I think that would add to it. So I don't know. Maybe there's something there. I don't know. I'm just all over the place. I'm just doing kind of whatever the fuck I want.
Let's try and figure it out.
Yeah.
Nope, we working on it. That's
Yeah.
dope though.
The merch, I think I mentioned the merch is out, but we have Big Sunshine merch out for the first time ever, and the Good Men Exist merch
Yeah,
has been
yeah.
redesigned and is out as well. We got one design for the Good Men Exist, but we have it in dark and light tees with the reverse color actual art. And then we have two different designs for the Big Sunshine tees. So go check that out on DAPHYA.com. But I am DAPHYA and I'm DAPHYA everywhere on all social platforms. That's DAPHYA, the website, DAPHYA.com. And I'm also known as the voice you can trust. Onesies.
Bring the music.
Oh, and thank you guys for listening. I
Oh
be
yeah,
thanking them
bet.
like
We love
50,000
that.
times though. They're so tired of me thanking them.